Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th module of Thrive. So today we're going to be looking at stress and why it matters, what effect it has on our health and on our weight. Okay, so first of all, stress is not just emotional, it is chemical. When your body perceives stress, it could be physical, emotional, mental or environmental, it releases cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones were designed for survival, which is your fight or flight. But if they stay elevated for too long, they can cause a few problems. So let's look at what problems they can cause. It can cause increased fat surrounding your belly. It can cause poor sleep or recovery. Hormonal imbalances, especially for women going into premenopause and menopause. It can give you cravings for sugary foods or comfort foods. It can slow down your metabolism. And it can give you mood swings, anxiety, and sometimes burnout. So your body can't really tell the difference between all your stresses. So whether you are running late for work, running from danger, overtraining, arguing with a partner, maybe not eating enough, or drinking too much coffee, all of these trigger the same stress response. So today we're going to be looking at whether your stress is conscious or unconscious. So conscious stress, it's pretty straightforward. The stress you know you're feeling. For example, I'm overwhelmed with deadlines, or maybe I'm fighting with my partner, I'm worried about money. You're aware of it, but you may not actually realize how deeply it's affecting your body. Okay, then you get subconscious stress, and this is the stress that your mind hides to keep you going. For example, you're always busy because silence makes you uneasy, or you can't fully relax even when you're on holiday. You wake up tired even though you got your 8 hours of sleep. You feel anxious and you don't really know why. So your body still reacts as if you're under a threat, even if you can't pinpoint it. Okay, so today we're going to do some self-assessment activities just to determine which type of stress you're dealing with. So let's look at number 1A is your conscious stress. So the purpose is to identify what you already know is stressing you out. Okay, so for this one, you're going to sit somewhere quiet for 5 minutes, and you're going to sit with a pen and a paper, and you're going to write the sentence, what has been weighing me down the most lately? Okay, so write it all down, write freely for like 3 to 5 minutes, don't edit it, just write everything down. Then you're going to list 3 of them, which you're going to say is your top ones. And you're going to ask yourself the questions. Which of these can I control? Number 2, which can I only manage but I can't fix it? Number 3, what support or boundary should I set this week for one of them? So you're going to choose one and you're going to set a boundary. Okay, number 2 is your subconscious stress awareness activity. So the purpose for this one is to uncover the stress you might be holding in your body or your emotions without realizing it. Okay, so you're going to try this body scan. If you can, lie down for me on your back, close your eyes, and then you're going to just slowly breathe in, breathe out, and bring your attention to every body part from your head all the way down to your toes. And then you're going to start determining where do you feel tight, where do you feel tense or heavy. Okay, it could be your jaw, maybe your shoulders, your chest or your gut, maybe in your legs. So where do you feel heavy? And you're going to ask yourself, what emotion could this tension be holding? Okay, if words or maybe images come up, you can get up and write them down. And then if you feel nothing, that's also okay. Maybe it takes time to build awareness and it comes with practice. Okay, then just a bonus test for all of these. If you notice your reactions in stillness, let's say you're still but you keep thinking of grabbing your phone, maybe seeing what's going on your phone, or is someone messaging you, or has this person replied, or whatever. You cannot leave your phone alone. Or maybe you keep thinking of your to-do list. What must I do next? Your task that you have to do for the day. That also could be a sign that you're in chronic stress, and chronic stress, the brain has started normalizing it, so you kind of need to get out of that chronic stress. So you're going to maybe need to do this for a longer period of time. Okay, then what to do if you have determined, okay, your stress is conscious, just like we said now. The steps to follow there would be write it down, journal, because that moves the stress from the emotional brain to the logical brain. Okay, then you can also schedule, number 2, you can schedule stress relief activities, like maybe a workout, 10-minute walk in nature, deep breathing, inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds, hold it for 2 seconds. Okay, you can also do a 5-minute brain dump journaling before you go to bed. Number 3, you can say no or delegate some of the work that you have. Every no to someone else is maybe a yes to your own health. Okay, you can train smarter, not harder. Maybe if you are under a lot of stress, maybe don't do your very high intensity workout today. Start by just doing yoga, or maybe you can just do light resistance training. And if your brain works to feel better after a high intensity workout, then you can also do that. So you have started realizing what your brain loves, and you can work accordingly now. Okay, then what to do if your stress is subconscious. Okay, so subconscious stress lives in the body's habits and the nervous system patterns. You can't think your way out of it. You're going to have to kind of feel your way through it. Okay, so let's see steps there that you can follow. Number 1 would be grounding. So you can go sit on grass, and you can have your palms touch the ground, and you can have your feet touch the ground, either your heels or the bottom of your feet touch the grass, and then make sure you have most of your body parts that you can have on the grass just grounded. And then you can start with the 5 things. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. And this brings the brain out of fight or flight mode. Okay, number 2, you can regulate your breath daily. Maybe do the box breathing, which is the 4 seconds inhale, hold it there for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold it there for 4 seconds. Okay, or exhale focused breathing to lower your cortisol level. Then you can also do the slow movement therapy, basically the same, yoga session, tai chi, mindful stretching, maybe a stretching session, just 10 minutes daily. Then you can also, these type of activities activate the parasympathetic, which is your rest and recover nervous system. Okay, you can also do nervous system journaling, which means every night you write down, when today did I feel calm, when today did my body tense up, and what might that movement have reminded me of. Okay, you can also reduce stimulation. By this I mean reduce your screen time before bed, walk in nature at least 2 to 3 times a week, replace your coffee with some herbal teas once or twice a day. Okay, signs, how are you going to know if you are managing the stress well? There are signs that will show you when you start managing it well. So number 1, you will wake up refreshed. When you're done sleeping, you will feel refreshed. Number 2, you will no longer have cravings for constant snacks or maybe caffeine. Number 3, you recover better and faster from your workouts. Number 4, you will feel calmer even when there's chaos, because sometimes there's not going to be chaos, but you will feel calmer in the chaos. And number 5, you will stop apologizing for prioritizing your peace. and you will enjoy it. So the goal of this isn't to eliminate stress, it's to teach your body how to feel safe again. Once your nervous system is regulated, your hormones, weight, sleep, and energy will naturally balance. So it is very important to work on the stress levels in order to also reach your goals. And that's why self-development and working through these things is so important. Okay, so go for me. Determine which type of stress you have, determine what type of activity you're going to do to start working on it, and then let's, for this week, every day just choose one and go and do it. Okay, you must have a very good day, and I will speak to you shortly.